everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney. I am so excited for today's video because who doesn't love crafting tools and supplies? Now, in my last Teemu haul, I got a lot of questions about, hey, have you checked out this tool? Have you tried this crafting supply? And so when Teemu reached out to me again, I was like, you know what? I will do it, and I would do all the crafty things. So I picked out tons of crafting related items, tools, and supplies, and all the good stuff. Can't wait to show you what I picked out, share what I thought. Now, before I go any further, a couple things to remember about Teemu. You get free shipping, you get free returns for up to 90 days, and if you use my code OFF9723, you will get 30% off of your order. And guess what? All the things I'm talking about will be easy to find because they will be linked down below in the description box. Now, without any more babbling around, let's check out all the good stuff that I found. Let's kick this video off with crafting tools. You guys know I love my tools, and to start off, I want to show you this 23-piece power toolkit that I found on Teemu's website. So first off, first impressions, this canvas bag is super heavy duty, which I was really impressed with. There's room on here if you want to go in and personalize it, make it cute, maybe bedazzle it if that's your thing. But inside what you get is a battery operated drill. Now this right here is a perfect size, especially if you're a beginner and you're just still kind of not on the bandwagon for power tools. This is a great size, plus it's pink and it's super cute. The battery just pops in at the bottom, and the charging cord is simply just something you plug into the wall, you charge it up, you're good to go. Now with this, you're gonna get a pack of drill bits, okay? This is what you're gonna put in when you need to drill those little holes. Again, if you are a beginner, perhaps you're following a tutorial and it says use a 1/2-inch drill bit. Well, they've got them labeled here for you, which is really nice, so it makes it a little bit easier. It's easy to pop in, easy to take out, no big deal. But then, let's say you need to hang up a bunch of pictures or, you know, put a bunch of screws in somewhere, you can also convert it and use it as your power screwdriver. I definitely think this is a great value. I absolutely love the size of it. It's not big and bulky, so it's great for, you know, women with our little smaller hands, but definitely if you're new to power tools, this is definitely worth checking out. Now, if you're still on the fence about power tools, you're not quite convinced, or maybe you're somebody who just likes all the crafting tools, well, getting a rotary tool is definitely worth it. Now, this one I really like because A, the cord is super long, which is really nice because sometimes you can find them, but the cords are small and you don't have a lot of space to kind of move around with it. So that's very nice that it has that. But what I really like about this one is it comes with this bag full of attachments. Now, there are drill bits in there. So again, if you're afraid of power tools and using that, you know, bigger drill, this is great for you. You guys know I love rotary tools. They've got sanding blocks in here. They've got, I mean, there's just a smorgasbord of stuff in here that you can use. So I definitely think a rotary tool is a staple in the craft room, and I think this one is a great value. Following along on the tails of the rotary tool, this is something you can pick up that will kind of give you a little more bang for your buck when you are using your rotary tool, and that is this 6-pack of rotary blades. Just think of it as kind of like a little mini saw that you can use with your rotary tool. You can use it with your drill if you want to as well, but these are great if you need to cut wood. Maybe you don't like miter saws, maybe you don't like the big, huge, you know, and sawing things. This is something that you could definitely use to get the job done. So these are really good quality. They're heavy duty blades. It's very simple to put them in here. You just simply unscrew the top of it, slip your blade on there, and then screw it back in, and you're good to go. And one more little accessory. This is going back to the drill that I showed you. Here is something that you definitely might want to pick up. This is a 6-pack set of bits that will help you with those stripped screws. That's right. If you strip a screw, they make all kinds of things. You can try to get them out, but this is something that you can put in your drill, put it on the screw, and hopefully back that screw out without any more headache of trying to get it out. So a great little kind of accessory to add to that power tool. The next tool is something that I definitely have been wanting for a while, and it's a kind of crafting thing that I haven't really dived into, and that is jewelry making. So I picked up a soldering tool. Now, I used to have, well, I still have it, a James Avery bracelet, and my grandfather had a soldering tool. So anytime I got a charm, I would take it it to him, and he would use his little tool and he would solder the metal together and put it on there because I was just kind of impatient and didn't want to go drop it off at the jewelry place and wait for them to do it. So that was kind of cool. But my daughter loves to make jewelry, and I thought, okay, this would be something fun if I actually want to kind of dive into the world of jewelry making and try it out. It comes with different tips on there, which is great. And yeah, I'm really excited. It also comes with some wire to kind of help you out. So definitely excited to try it out. I am gonna have to do a little research basically on just kind of temperatures and how to actually work it, but I'm excited to use it and I think it's a great deal. These next two tools are not going to surprise you, but I found two different styles. The first one being this style of miter shears. You guys know how much I love miter shears. Now these do come with extra blades. On my YouTube channel, there is a short that I created about how easy it is to change the blade. It's kind of universal across all miter shears. It's super easy to do, so you can definitely check that out. I will link it down below in the description box as well if you want to check that out. But as far as this goes, it does cut angles. Now to move this, some of you might be going, I can't move it, I can't move it. You do have to unlock the little safety and actually open up your miter shears like this and be very careful with your fingers, and then you can click the little angle around to get whatever kind of angle cut you want to get. But these are great for cutting dowel rods, cutting thin wires. I mean, you can use them for all kinds of things. You guys know how much I love these, so definitely check out their miter shears. And now for the second pair of miter shears I found. Now this one also comes with extra blades. Again, you can check that tutorial about how easy it is to change them. But what I like about this one is you can put an item on here and it's gonna help hold it a little bit sturdy because it gives you a little bit more surface area off on the sides. So, you know, sometimes when you put a piece of wood, you might get a little bit of shifting when you're going to cut it. But on this one, it can hold steady against these. Again, you can get some angled cuts on here just by moving your bar around. So I feel like this is, you know, a great little set to have because, again, you can work with those longer pieces of wood or items that you want to cut and make sure that it stays straight and you get that clean cut. Now, the next tool, every crafter needs to have one of these. It is a set of hobby knives. Now, this one is really nice. It does come with 4 different casing sizes to hold the blades. The 2 larger ones for the larger blades are really nice. They've got grippers, which are really nice when you're working with those larger blades. It has a magnetic strip to keep the blades in place. They do not shift around. They don't move around when you open it and close it. No big deal there. I will say the only thing that I found while I was working with these blades were on the bigger blades, on the bigger housings, if you push too much pressure down, I did notice the blades kind of bend a little bit. They are a little thin, but they are very sharp. So as far as the actual cutting aspect of these blades, they do a great job, but they're not super thick. So just keep that in mind. Be kind of careful with the amount of pressure. Just be patient and you'll get the job done. But yeah, definitely a great little kit, just easy to pull in, pull out of your project and be done. The next one we all need in our craft room, and that is scissors. Now, I definitely wanted to try out their scissors because sometimes the cheaper scissors, they're lightweight, the blades get really loose and there's no way to tighten them up. But I will say for these, there is a good amount of pressure when you close it. The blades are super sharp. I was able to cut fabric, felt, and paper with them. Nice gripper, and then it also has the little screw here to allow you to tighten it if you need to. So overall, a great value for a pair of really nice universal scissors. This next tool is for all of you that might struggle keeping a straight line, particularly when you're working with t-shirts. So I picked up this 4-pack of shirt guides. You're going to get 4 different sizes. You're going to get infant, toddler, youth, and adult. Super easy to use. You simply lay out your shirt, you line this up, and it's going to mark the center for you. It's going to have measurements on the sides along across the front of the shirt. So hopefully this little cheater will kind of help you get your line straight because, you know what? All I know is that every shirt I ever make has a little bit of a tilt to it. And so now, hopefully, my shirts won't have that. So I'm excited to use it. Great little value to get this little cheat sheet when it comes to making shirts. This item I am so excited about because it has many purposes, not just for crafting, but it goes beyond. And that's this little USB fan. I know. But when I saw this, I thought, okay, this would be a perfect thing to plug in onto my craft table, let it, you know, blow on projects that I just painted to kind of help speed up that process. I don't always have to use my heat gun. But the other thing I love about this is that's got 3 speeds. And in just a minute, I will insert a video just kind of let you hear the sound of like how loud it is. But if you travel and have to have a fan with you or even a noisemaker, now I do have a travel noisemaker, but there's something about air blowing on me because I love ceiling fans, and when the room doesn't have a ceiling fan, it's hard for me to go to sleep. So this one I definitely will be taking also when I travel because I can plug it in. It'll provide that noise, but also the gentle breeze that I need to sleep. But yeah, right now I'm going to insert kind of, and hopefully you can pick up, it's not super noisy, but it provides just enough noise for that white noise effect. But main purpose will be to help me dry projects when I'm painting. Now this next item, I don't know that you would call it a tool, but it is a kit that you would use to make your own candles. So it comes with your pot. It also comes with some wicks and the stickers that you would put on the bottom of the wick. You would stick your wick into your glass container, pour your melted wax in there, and then it also comes with the wick holder so that your wick holds up nice and straight as it's cooling in your container. Definitely a great little kit if you are kind of sensitive to smells or you just like to create your own. This is a great little item to add to your stash. It would be a great thing to make quick little DIY gifts, but a good value for this little candle making kit. If you like to work with wood, this next piece is something you want to pick up just to kind of have there when you need it. So this is a little miter box helper. It also does a ton of other things, but as you can see, it's got the different angles where you can put it on your wood, mark where you need to make your angled cuts. It's got places where you can drill. You can even use it to kind of start your drilling to make sure that you're exactly where you need it to go and that you're going straight. So it's kind of a multi-purpose little tool. It's got rulers on the side. I mean, it's got all the things. You can use it for a variety of different things when you're working with wood. Great little value, heavy duty. It's not super cheapy. It's nice and thick. So definitely recommend getting this and just kind of putting it in your stash anytime you work with wood. Now these next two items I'm super excited about. I had really wanted to try to do a demo of them for this video, but it didn't quite work out. So I am going to be using them in a future video. So stay tuned for that. But I picked up these resin molds. This first one is a set of dominoes. I cannot wait to make a custom set of dominoes for one of my friends who loves to play dominoes. I think it's going to be so fun and I'm really excited to do it. Don't worry, I'm going to do a whole tutorial. You'll see it on this channel. But yeah, domino molds, I mean, come on, think of the possibilities for that. This would be a great gift thing. You know what I mean? Keep resin in your stash, keep this in your stash, make a custom set, give it to somebody for a present. Definitely a great gift idea. So that is one resin mold that I pick up. The other one, a very nice staple, again, is a coaster set. So you get 4 little round coasters. You've got the little holder as well. Again, another great gift idea. Keep resin in your stash, come up with some designs, and make it. So these are 2 projects that you will be seeing on my channel coming soon. I cannot wait to try them out. Yeah, I'm really super excited about these. These were a great deal. They have tons of different styles and different kind of resin molds that you can get on Teemu. So definitely check it out if this is something that you think you might want to get into. This next one, I am so excited about. You guys know me and my faux sprinkles, especially around Christmas time, fall time. That's when I use them. But y'all, they have a faux sprinkle set that would be perfect for summer DIYs. All the fruits in here, y'all. Seriously, lemons and kiwis, watermelons, dragon fruit, regular sprinkles, strawberries, grapefruit. What else? Strawberries again, grapes, and I think that's supposed to be bananas. But I mean, come on. You guys know how much I love these faux. They're made out of polymer clay, and I cannot wait to use these for upcoming DIYs. So definitely love that it comes in a container to keep them all kind of separated and organized, which is really awesome as well. Speaking of summer and sprinkles, these aren't sprinkles, but these are the cutest little lemon beads. So I don't know, I saw them and I thought, oh my gosh, how cute are those? I'm sure I can use them for something. I just wanted to have them. Yeah, I cannot wait. I mean, lemon beads, what else can I say? They're super cute. Okay. Another thing I wanted to add to my stash because I didn't have this color were some of the silver, just little flakes that you can use. It came with a set of tweezers, which was really nice. It makes it easy to place it. I've got gold and rose gold. They have different colors on Teemu that you can pick out. But yeah, I really want to start using this in some projects. I have it and I just don't ever think to grab it and maybe incorporate it somehow. So I hope to be doing that really, really soon. The next item I was so excited to find was this huge pack of multicolored air clay. So at Christmas time, you guys saw me use the white clay to make marshmallows. And when I saw this fun pack of all the different colors, I thought now it's got like, I can do marshmallows for every season. I also saw that it had a red and green. So I thought, okay, this year for Christmas, I've got a great idea. This will harden. I will say though, once you make your design or make whatever it is, you do need to allow it several days to harden. After every 24 hours, you do need to flip it over. So, because think about the bottom touching the surface, you just need to continuously flip it so that air gets exposed to it on all sides. But eventually it will harden. It also, honestly, is a good little like stress ball. You can just kind of squeeze it and it's a great little it's a great little stress ball. So anyway, I am very excited to use these. You definitely will be seeing these popping out in some of my new videos. Another great deal if you need to maybe refresh your paintbrush collection is to pick up this 2-pack of 10 brushes. Now these are for kind of the finer details, which those brushes for me for some reason seem to not, I'm a little harder on them, I guess, because the tips are so small and I push down harder on them. I don't know what it is, but this is a great deal for as many brushes as you get. And yeah, I'll definitely be using these in upcoming projects. Now, remember when I was talking about jewelry making, I did pick up 2 other items that are considered jewelry making. It's this pack of beads. Now there were pink and blue that came with all kinds of different styles, colors. It came with the elastic to make the bracelets or necklaces. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use them for, but honestly, I just saw them and I thought, you know what? I think I can come up with some really creative ideas of how to use these, not necessarily as a jewelry piece, but just in my everyday DIY. So I'm excited to try to incorporate that. But if you like making jewelry, this is definitely a great little kit to pick up if you know anybody who does. Again, another quick and easy little gift idea. Make some little bracelets, keep them in your gift drawer stash, and voila, you've got yourself an instant gift. Let's move on to some wood items. So I picked up this pack of wooden circles. Now these wooden circles have no holes in them because when I saw them, I thought to myself, how many times when I do a DIY project do I find myself taking spackling and filling in the hole with the spackling? So I thought, you know what? I need some little wood rounds that don't have holes, but I can easily drill holes with that rotary tool I showed you, or even the drill if I needed to put a hole back into it. But these are a great little size to use for any type of craft project. Beads, beads, beads. You can't go wrong with some beads. The first little pack of beads I picked up are these wooden beads that have no holes. I had none of these in my stash and I've been wanting some of these, and I thought this was a really good value for what I got. They're heavy duty. They're not super heavy, but they definitely aren't just like super light where they kind of flit around. And yeah, real good quality. They were all very, you know, there weren't any weird little mishaps or stains or burnt pieces or anything weird that you might find sometimes in some of these packs of beads, but very good value, and I can't wait to DIY with these. More beads. So these beads are the half wooden beads. Now I've got the large half wooden beads in my stash, but I saw these and thought, okay, these are going to be great for any type of embellishment on a DIY that you might want to do, whether you want to add them to a frame or you want to add them to a tiered tray. Great little piece to have. You get a ton of them in the bag, and again, very good quality. They're all the same color. There weren't any chips. I mean, really, it's a great deal. I know I keep saying that, but honestly, I'm very impressed with this, and I plan on using them really soon. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? I got some Christmas beads. I'm excited for these. It is a huge variety pack of beads. There are white beads, red beads, green beads, buffalo check beads, as well as the natural beads. It comes with some twine that if you just wanted to lace it up and make just a beaded garland with it, that would be great. You could put it on your tree if you wanted to. But for DIYs, I thought this is a great thing. Sometimes you just don't want to paint beads and you just want the beads to be the color that you need them to be. So a great value for this huge pack of Christmas themed beads that, guess what? You'll be seeing at Christmas time. How many beads can one person have? A lot, apparently. This is the last bead that I picked up. It is a pack of these brown beads. They have some texture to them. You know, they're not just plain, but they've kind of got like these little stripe feature. They kind of look like wood. Well, they are wood beads, but you know what I mean? Grainy wood beads. And I don't actually have a DIY in mind for these, but I thought, you know what? I don't have a lot of you know, small beads, and I figured this would be something that I could just kind of challenge myself to figure out to use them. So I definitely will be using them for something, so just stay tuned for that. Next up, I picked up 2 different types of paper. The first being some transfer paper. Now, this is a great item to have in your stash, especially if you don't have a Cricut, or if you just kind of like more of the hand lettered look. You can definitely print out images on your printer, trace over them, and then go back in with paint markers or even paint if you want to. Totally up to you. But this one was really nice. One thing I look at when I work with transfer paper is when you touch the black portion, the carbon part of it, if it leaves your hands looking like you just got fingerprinted at the FBI. This one did not. So it just, you know, there was a little bit of a black hint, just the normal amount you get, but it was really nice to work with. I didn't push that hard down, but it transferred really nice and dark, which I also really liked. So adding some transfer paper to your stash is a great little thing to just have kind of for those instances where maybe you just want to be a little more homemade. The next item I picked up was some printable vinyl. You do not have to have a Cricut to make this work. I'm going to show you how to do it if you don't have a Cricut. But if you do, what you would do is you go into Cricut Design Space, create your design, use the print and cut feature, and then make your stickers that way. But if you don't have a Cricut or you just don't feel like using your Cricut, I like to use Canva. So I went into Canva. I just made some little stickers here that say Creative on the Cheap. Printed them out again on the white side. Let me cut one of these, quick little craft session here. Cut, now you could use fancy scissors. You could use a punch like the one I just got from Teemu. But all you do is once you cut it to how you want it to lick, not lick it. You simply peel off the back. This is gonna be painful for y'all to watch because I don't have fingernails. There we go. Peel it off and dun 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 dun. You got yourself some custom stickers. So I'm really happy with the quality of this. Like the paper is really nice and sturdy. It's thick, and yeah, a great little way to just make a cute little sticker, whether you have a Cricut or not. Who remembers what happened to my scraper during the subscriber mystery box challenge? So guess what I ordered? I ordered a 2-pack of scrapers. Now this is a better deal than you will find pretty much anywhere else. I can guarantee that. And what I like about these is they do have these little flowers on the front, which are perfect for your thumb to go on there and kind of hold it in place. No slipping and sliding. But now you can just buy a bunch of scrapers and just kind of sprinkle them around your craft room like confetti. And now you will never be without a scraper. And just remember, don't ever use them for any purpose other than scraping out that vinyl. Lesson learned. If you work with the heat press at all, you definitely want to pick up some of this. This is a 4-pack of heat transfer tape, so that means it can withstand the heat. It will not leave a sticky residue. It's just to tape down the designs, again, to keep them stable so that they don't shift around. I like that this one is thin. Sometimes they get so thick and it's like, okay, it's just too thick. But this is nice because you can just kind of take little pieces, tack it where you need it. Again, it doesn't leave any sticky residue, but a great little 4-pack to have in your stash. Now this next little item I picked up, again, is something that I have wanted to try in the crafting world, and that's felting. It's a cute little bumblebee felting kit, okay? Now I know nothing about felting, but when I saw this, I thought, okay, I could probably do that. It comes with everything that you need, and then there's a barcode, or sorry, a QR code that you can scan, and it goes to a YouTube tutorial that you can follow along to make it. So I am definitely going to try make this little kit and see how it turns out, and I will definitely let you all know when I finish making it. Next up, I picked up a couple of staples that you just always want to keep in your craft room. One being some lace trim. Y'all, when I opened this, I was like seriously blown away by the quality of it. It is very, very good quality, super heavy duty. I feel like you get a really nice amount for the price. And yeah, I cannot wait to kind of use this as embellishments on several of my projects, but definitely a great buy if you like to use lace trim. And of course, you can't go wrong with some twine. So I got a new roll of twine just to add to my stash here. It does have a little bit of hairs on it. I know that some people don't really like those, but you can burn them off really easy. It's not super hairy. If you know what I'm saying, but I did like how much came on the roll, and I definitely will be using this at some point. The last thing I picked up was a floral piece. In my last Teemu haul, I picked up a bunch of their florals and was very impressed with it. I saw these really tiny little daisies and thought, okay, I just got to add those to my stash. Love the color of the leaves. It's kind of that darker green, but very, I mean, their florals I'm absolutely in love with. So definitely glad that I picked this one up. And that wraps up my crafting Teemu haul. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below which of these items that I showed you today are you most excited about. Also, have you found a really awesome crafting item on Teemu's website? Drop it down below in the comments so that others can check it out. You'll be seeing this stuff rolling out in all of my upcoming videos. I can't wait to show you and see how all the things turn out. Thank you so much for watching. Here are some videos that you might enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.